Yep.
Let me make sure Howie's still here,
Yep.
because I don't see it.
I'm just pulling up this Juliana thing.
I think I lost him. I don't know if you want to take a... Oh, my hand's in, it's fine.
I see somebody coming in the door.
I don't know if that's the leaving or... Oh, here's
It's
There we
Dan.
go.
Thank you.
All right.
So we'll just note at 6:37.
6:37, Dan Ferrero's joined to be seated for the Planning and Zoning Commission meeting on May 7th. Thanks for coming in, Dan. We appreciate it.
And Howie has exited.
And Howie Caro has exited via telephone. So Dan, this is here. Can you pass that on to Dan? That's in new business item number 3. It's application 26-006, Juliana Family 1. It's regarding special use permit for approval regarding processing of materials. And I assume you're up here, Brian, because you want to talk about it a little bit, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, so I got a letter there, email saying that we couldn't process materials. I went in, I saw Jen, we spoke. I didn't think that sifting the topsoil was processing. Like when I originally went, talked about this originally, it was a big, like we couldn't process the rock and make gravel and that stuff, which involves like water and all kinds of heavy stuff and all kinds of noise. This is just like a shaker, and you drop the topsoil onto it or the sand and it sifts it, and then out the other end comes stuff with no or very little rocks in it. So I looked at the town regs pretty hard, and I don't see anything in there. It doesn't define it. You know, it's very specific in terms of processing, processed gravel, stuff that you're making or creating, like adding stuff together, mixing it together, but not screening. But nevertheless, I thought it would be, rather than go that route, just because I thought it was a little ambiguous, I thought it would just be better to come, you know, and talk to you about what we have going on and ask for approval for the modification.
Anything from your side, Jen?
Brian pretty much explained it.
Okay.
You know, I've had ongoing complaints about everything, and when site visit photos were taken, you know, for the permit, so we can document what's going on there, how, you know, the topography or whatever the lay of the land looks like. There was a piece of equipment there, and that I got a complaint about that they were processing. I would agree that his approval was for not fracking, blasting, splitting, and that sort
That's
of
what I
thing.
remember from the...
Right.
from the
So,
meeting.
but I did look up what a sifter was, and in the definition, it says processing.
Okay.
So I think that what they're doing up there with that is not any major concern. They're taking the soil or dirt, they're sifting out the gravel and using the sand, the soil.
So you're looking to modify the special use
Because
permit?
if you read the
The current special use permit says you can't process.
No processing.
Right.
Right.
And
So-
this, I mean, when I read it, you know, when it sounded, in my lay head, like a process to me, but
Right. So,
and you
yeah,
pulled up a formal
technically-
definition.
Yeah, no blasting, drilling, crushing, or processing of the materials.
Right.
So I think that if you struck out that condition number 4 and just rewrote it without the word processing or sifting, I mean, you could be specific. You're allowed to sift.
But does
Right.
striking that word out open up all other processing?
Well, that's what
Or
I'm saying.
should
If
we
you want to
say
word
something
it,
in
I don't know the
terms
size of the equipment, it's
with the
not even that
exception
big.
of sifting or something like that. Does this require a second public hearing for us to modify it?
Mike Ziska said it does.
Well, then why don't we have that conversation in the public hearing rather than do it twice? I make a motion we schedule this for a public hearing on the 27th, on the 11th? Back-to-back public hearings? Make a motion to refer this for a public hearing, PZ number 006 for a public hearing on 7/11,
No. June 11th.
June 11th.
6/11.
Second? Anyone?
I'll second that.
Thanks, Dan. Any discussion? All in favor? And then application PZC 26-007 Oak Ridge Dairy LLC, 39 Herbert Road, Summer, seeking a special use permit for the storage of manure per section 214-3.3.C.5.D of the zoning regulations.
Yeah, I mean, Jay is here. I said that I could explain too. They would have to get someone available just for receiving the application. Did you want to talk? Speak to it, or do you want me to?
Not necessarily.
Okay.
Nobody else was available, so the second guy was the least about everything, so.
Okay. I have
Those are the
a,
ones with 4 legs.
You're in good company.
I
So-
suppose if they don't have 4 legs, there's a problem. I know that. But actually, as Brad just said, this is going to require a public hearing.
it is, right. So,
How ambitious are we on the 6th?
this,
No, no,
on
no,
6/11.
I'm not really good at numbers.
Pretty sure I'm out of town.
Well, I mean, I have a feeling that the winery one will not be much.
Okay.
It might not, it definitely isn't going to probably bring out the crowds to speak one way or the other. It's, I don't think it'll take that long. For Giuliano, I know that will be a little bit. For this one, it'll also be a little bit, but, both of these operations are doing something which is allowed by our regulations, and the ZBA upheld my decision that they need a special use permit. So they're applying for Hurlburt Road because they already have the tanks there. And the map that they've submitted, I haven't had a chance to scan it and email it to you guys, but it proposes, moving the existing tanks. There's 4 tanks there. One's closer to the road, and 3 of them are right at 50-foot setback. And the proposal is to set them back 100 feet from the property line, which is what our storage of manure stipulates in the regulations. So, they're already there.
Discussion around that one, just so the number
There will
of
be
people
discussion
showed up
around
at
them,
the
but I think that I would not, I mean, we might as well just get them done on the same night.
Okay,
Because otherwise you're preventing,
true.
production of
No.
what, I mean, they've always spread manure, and they're trying to work with the town,
Right.
so.
Okay. I make a motion to schedule a public hearing for PZ 007 on 6/11.
Second.
Any discussion?
Complete.
All in favor?
Aye.
Thank you.
Thank you. Okay, on 6/11, we've
Thanks
all
for your
been
help,
on
Jack.
lunch.
I think old business, conservation wetlands representative, do you want to table that for another meeting?
Move to table.
All in favor?
Aye.
Okay. Can I get approval for the minutes?
Motion to approve minutes. Second.
Thank you. Any discussion? All in favor?
Aye. Motion to adjourn.
Second.
Any discussion? All in favor?
Aye.
Thank you. Finish fast.
Thanks for coming down, Dan.
Thank you.
Appreciate it.
I hope your ride is still here. I hope your ride is still here.
I'll give you a ride.
Yeah, you do.
It's okay. Joe will be